You're right. You're right.
Okay,
Thank you so
live
much.
stream. You got this. This honestly, this is no different than when you're doing a live on TikTok. You're actually, but you get to stay focused and moving it along.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and, and I get to be a cheerleader.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining. This is All Things Abacus. Wanted to just welcome everybody into the room and into talking about all things Abacus. And I'm actually quite excited for a new book. So I published one of the books. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. This one is the two-step equation. So I have this out. Um, and it's waiting for an approval from it's just waiting for an approval. It looks
And,
like
and then I'm just waiting for that approval. Because you know I'm gonna go get it.
it's actually pretty good. Did I show
Good.
you the inside?
Yeah, you were showing.
Yeah, so that's the cover.
No. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
And so it's still with who, but it's
Yeah.
only one digit, but there's more to it. And I have oh yeah, and then I added some practice pages to it too.
Oh, good.
So the practice
I
pages,
like my practice pages.
yes, I need to bring that in more. This time the theme is dolphins.
Oh, cool.
So it's all about it's I have like word problems. Oh, there's Alyssa. It's
Well,
talking
Alyssa
about
will like that.
yeah. So good morning, Alyssa. Good morning.
Oh,
I was just I was just showing off the new book that I'm waiting for an approval.
oh, can I say good morning?
Good morning, Lynette.
Good morning, Abram.
So, I, so have you read that what happened to my pumpkins that I carved out? Now it's haunted. Because there's a lot of moss in them. And because there's a lot of moss in them, it's much more scary.
Really?
Ooh.
That sounds scary. But
Well,
moss
don't put real tea lights in there. You gotta get the battery operated tea lights so it's even scarier.
yeah,
Well,
and it lasts longer.
Yes.
oh,
Huh? I
Uh,
will put the lights in the new ones.
Ooh, are you going to put cobwebs in there?
What? But I'm thinking of putting some lights on top of the house that says, "Welcome to the house that has the haunted pumpkins."
Nice.
Oh, that
Nice.
would be nice, Abram.
Do you want to see the pumpkins?
Yes.
Do you want to see the scariest pumpkin? Okay, put it on.
Well, of course.
I'm gonna bring the scariest pumpkin.
Okay.
Okay, Abram. He's so excited.
he's very excited.
Okay, this is
Uh,
the haunted pumpkin.
Oh my
all right,
goodness.
Mama, get the camera on.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's
You have
see.
Camera.
I did. I thought I clicked on it. Okay, hold
You
on.
did. You
Okay,
put it on
Okay.
speaker.
there we go. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh
scary.
wow, Abram.
That's a lot of eyes.
Actually, there's
Yes.
a spider living on it because there's a spider climbing down to the ground.
Well,
That's
take that
great.
outside, boy. Take that outside. It makes it even more scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spiders are not scary. Just leave them outside.
Yeah, you,
Some. There's actually ginormous spider webs in the pumpkins.
Yeah, that's cool.
let's leave them in there.
Let's leave them outside, inside the pumpkins, alive.
No, you just capture the spiders in a cup and a saucer, and then take them outside.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
I accidentally unalived one time, and my daughter cried. So
yeah?
we captured them after that.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't speak to me for a week.
Ah, because
And it was because I was trying to capture it, and the rim caught it from the cup.
yeah. Oh,
She
yeah.
didn't talk to me for a week. So
Yeah.
we carefully captured them and took them out.
Yeah.
She cried and wouldn't talk to me. She was 8.
Ah.
So we captured them. We did not kill them.
Good, good, good. I capture mine and rehouse them all the time.
Rehome them.
Yep.
Hey, they capture those really creepy bugs.
Yes.
So
yes.
we don't argue with the spiders.
Yeah. So then one more thing is I'm still in the process of finalizing this workbook, but this one will be out soon as well. There was just a few touch-ups that I wanted to do. Okay. Well, okay. So it looks like, so this will be also a book. I also will have a dry erase as well.
Okay.
So this is what it would look like. And this is the sequential book. And inside the sequential book, I added the beginning stuff. So this is what it would look like this is what it looks like as a dry erase. So I opened it up a little bit so it's not as, and then I'm going to, if anybody purchase it, but then what happens is it has all the beginning parts and all of the how to add, subtract, and multiply and divide, and not multiply and divide. It's all about adding. And so this is the 2-step equations. I get the workflow, and then right after that, it goes into the actual, this is the beginner. No, this is dry erase. So the dry erase will be the advanced version.
Okay.
And then there will be the answers in the back. But I do provide all of adding, subtracting, ascending, and descending. And then there's the answers in the back. Which
okay.
Yeah.
Now is there going to be just a regular book that's not a dry erase?
Yes, that's what this one is. So
Okay.
This one looks a little different. This one is the dry. This is the one that I'm going to publish out. Then that will be published today as well. And so it's called sequential adding and subtracting. And then in this one, this is where I have the beginner, intermediate, and advanced.
Okay.
And again, I still have the beginning parts where it kind of briefly explains, but there's no added exercises for the information because that's what this is for. And so,
right.
Yeah, and it's about 108 pages altogether.
Cool.
Yeah, and then there will be the answers in the back. So let's see if I can.
Oh, I need the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's in the process now. So I published that one book earlier today, last night, and then I'm going to publish this one either today or this week. And then I was going to, yeah. So that's what I got. That's what I got.
Very nice. I mean, I want the dry erase one too, but I want the one that I can write in.
Yeah. I like the one to write in it because and then it's really quite amazing.
Because of the dry erase one, then I can go back and practice.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I made it the advanced one.
That works for me.
Yeah, that's why I made it advanced. And it was really interesting. This one person, I have a review. My reviews are really awesome. I just wanted to share with you some of the reviews that I get.
I forget to do those. I need to go back and do those. I am so sorry, Lynette.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is my review for the adult book.
I am so sorry. I have just totally forgotten. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
That's okay. That's okay. So it was quite interesting in how she was like, the happiest moment was when my hands started to exchange before my head thought out all of the steps. Practice
Yeah,
really pays off. Yeah, is that how you feel?
yes. That's exactly how I feel. Because I've got it already going. I'm going, wait a minute. I gotta write it. I gotta write it down. And then, it's just like, and the harder, I guess the adding the 10 and the taking away the tens, the more complicated the problem, the easier it is for me to do.
Yeah, interesting.
The easier
Interesting.
problems, but I've always been that way. The easier problems, I'm thinking there's a trick,
Yeah.
and I'm looking for the trick. And I'm like, somebody's trying to trip me up, and
Yeah.
so I'm always so the easier ones are always causing me problems because I'm looking for the trip up,
Yeah.
and but there isn't any. And then I finally give up and just do the problem with okay, and then I go on. But
Yeah.
for me, my mind, the harder the problems, okay, you just go. I did the problem and I double check, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, fine, no problem. And then I get to the easier ones, and I went, no, it can't be that
Yeah.
easy. It just cannot be that easy. So
uh yeah.
it just cannot. So,
So yeah, I'm excited. I've so that will be, so the book that I showed you previous, the
yes,
this book is now book 16, and then
16 or I thought
yep,
it would be. Yep. Okay.
yep, that's 16, and then the sequential book will be 17.
Cool. And when they put them up there, I will be buying them.
Okay. And then yep, and then there will be, so then after this will be the obvious minus two step with who. And then after
Yes.
that it will go into multiplication, and then we start going into division. Yes. It's been a journey. It's been a journey, but whew.
But that's okay. And I am here for it. And I know we're going to be starting off single digit, and I'm okay with that.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I'm still getting my brain. For some reason, I am just me and double digits. I'm making it harder than it has to be, and it's because I am making it harder than it has to be.
Oh,
But
really?
but I am not giving up.
Okay, good. Good.
So, but I also have a more colorful abacus coming that is 13 column.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So when I get it, I will be posting, and you will see
Okay, sounds good.
it.
Sounds good.
So, but I do like mine,
Yes.
but the straight colors, I don't. I guess because I like color, like I always say. So I gave in.
It
But
is
it's not.
harder to see.
But it's not. But it's not these. It's not
Yes.
these colors.
Okay. Okay.
What's it supposed to look like?
Well, it's pastel colors actually.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's easier on the eyes. I'll show you when it finally gets in.
Oh,
For some reason, my when I order Abacus, it takes a little bit to get here.
Yes.
So it's looking like the November 7th when I'll get it. but I will show y'all when I get it because I will be using it, and I cannot wait. But it's like pastel colors,
Cool.
so and I'm excited.
Awesome. That's so awesome.
My husband, I'll get a package in and it'll be long. He goes, "Don't tell me another abacus." I go, "No, not yet." He knows it's coming. He just waits.
Yeah, that's funny.
He used to, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Please.
Yes. I'm obsessed about abacus. He don't understand why, but I can't help it.
It's better to obsess with abacus than trolling. I'm just saying.
Yes, very much so. Because
Yeah, there was a few people that have mentioned that if they haven't seen me, they would be trolling on TikTok.
oh,
And then I was reading that because we're using our mind and we're doing abacus and stuff, it's interesting. They said that there's actually behavioral changes for when you start learning abacus, your behavior actually starts to change a little bit, like for the better, because you're
see
being more
that?
productive and you're activating your brain, you're activating your frontal parietal and your occipital, and I
And
was
you're
like,
not
really?
aggravating, and you're not aggravating somebody else.
Yeah, which is really quite funny. And I was like, oh, behavioral changes. I never thought.
Exactly, exactly.
And then I think about like all the other people that want to troll, but then I've converted them and they all are learning abacus.
Hey, I think that's wonderful. I really do.
Changing the world one person at a time.
No, you're abacifying the world.
Abacifying the world.
Uh,
Yes.
I love that term,
Yes. Thank you.
abacifying. I think it's great.
All right. So, shall we talk about problems, some abacus problems? Wait, before one more thing. So, I started my process of a new maze. This is 20 books, 20 different boxes, and every
Yeah,
box will be every box. So, I'm putting out the no cheating. This is the path. These are all the paths. Yeah.
Oh, so each one is different. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
everyone is
yeah,
always different.
yeah. Well, it needs to be, and that's. But I like that. I like you mapped it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, I'm blind as a bat, even with my glasses, so I couldn't see nothing if I wanted to.
Don't pause it. Don't do the replay and pause it. Let me see which one this is. Um, but yeah,
Girl,
every every box will be every you will encounter every box. Jeff, my husband, he's like, you don't have to. And I'm like, no. I want
yes,
to
you
make
do.
sure. Yeah, I want to make sure that you do 20 questions every page. The idea is to do the questions, not the purpose is to do the questions, not to find the path. The path just happens to be an extra thing.
Yep. Well, and I've started coloring the boxes to make it sure that I'm getting everyone
Yes.
because I have a couple times got it and done it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't hit those two boxes. Why?
Yep. Yep.
It was
Yep.
something I had to start over. The path was still right.
Yep.
I just, my problem was I didn't start here. I
Yep.
started over here.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I do that. And it's just like, I'm going to look at them like, I'll start and then I'm at finish and I'm like, that's no, what happened? And I never started at start here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she got the words, start here.
So,
And I've
yeah.
done that a number of times. And I'm just like, okay. But I have looked back at that one where I did the different colors. I don't like that one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I
I
like
don't
it when
like
it's
that.
single colored.
Yeah, I did not like that one at all. I left it alone because I did it. I don't like it. Somebody else might, but I don't like it.
Yep. Alyssa, what were you gonna say?
So I have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Um, so when I went to, I don't know if you can hear the printer in the background. If it is, I'm really apologize.
No, I
No?
cannot hear it.
Okay, good. Okay, so I went to the -5 book. See what page I was on. Okay. First of all, I was on page 13 in the -5 book, and I got Avram to write out the formulas
Nice.
Wonderful.
Yes.
on that.
Good.
Okay, no, but here is my question.
Yes.
On this page,
Yes.
I'm a little confused by it, but on your online, it's a lot different.
Yes. Because it's in the beginning part and I was not. Yeah. So right now we're talking about it. Yes.
But however, let me see, was that the -4?
That was,
Okay,
yes, the -4.
okay, let me go to, okay. Okay, here's your -4.
Yes.
I am able to follow that better than in the book. And I was wondering if you can go through the online page paper. With that -4, you're showing the 8, you're showing the 5 and the 3 because you have two separate boxes here.
Oh, right.
And you're able to see what breaking of the 5 is.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But not so much in the
In the book.
in the book. So I was wondering if you can go over that online and how to
Yes.
do it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
Yes.
it's not that it's bad, but it just makes sense when you talk about we're here to make a 5 and we're here to break a 5
Yes.
when we're doing the subtracting. So maybe if you could go, let's see.
Let's see.
You can just tell me how to do this one, because this one you talk about cross
Yes.
out the flowers you pick.
Is
But
this one? Is this one the one you're holding? Is that the online one?
No,
That's
no,
the book.
that's the book. This is
Yeah. Okay.
this is this one right here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but you're online, the same page you have -4
Yes.
is the same as this one.
Yes.
But I like this one better.
Yes. That I'm going to go back to that one.
So I was wondering if you can kind of demonstrate through both sheets and just, yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Does that make sense? Because I
Yes.
was able to, I got what I did with Abram when he was doing, oh no, of course I don't have, I had him actually, oh, what did I have him do? I had him circle the 5.
Yes.
No, I had him circle the 4
Yes.
out of the 5.
Yes.
And then I had him draw an arrow to show where that 1 goes from the 5.
Yes. Yes.
Over to the other box.
Yes.
But I need you to verbalize it better.
You said it exactly what it is. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
I was going to say, what was wrong with the way you said it?
Yeah, exactly. You said it exactly.
Because then all of a sudden I got really nervous to go to try to show it to him again, and I had a brain freeze and I didn't know how to do it. So I'm asking the master teacher to show me again how to do it.
But you did just fine.
Ah.
Mm.
But
Never second guess yourself.
I think he was understanding what I was saying, but then I'm like, okay, I still have to do that to minus the 3 and minus the 2 and minus the 1. Of course, minus the 1 is easy because
Yes.
because
Well,
there's only one. Well, was there only
there's
one
only
formula?
yeah, there's only one question that allows the
The formula.
minus one. Yeah. I think it's easy, but it's harder because there's not a lot of occurrences.
Right. So yeah, that's what I was wondering, if you can kind of go over between those two online, say, okay, this is what I have in my book. This is what I'm meaning in this. And then on my online, I have it written this way. And we're here to learn about this is how we break the 5 when we're subtracting, just that. And then I could go back to the video. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not that I don't have confidence in myself. I was
You know
really
what
good
you're
at
doing.
the first time, but then the second time I'm like, I'm sure he'll come back. I know Tammy will come back. I'm just like,
You know what you're
um,
doing because you just explained it, sweetie.
oh, I know.
Exactly. You said exactly what I would have said.
Hmm. But I know what you're talking about trying to explain it, because it's like trying to explain it. My mind goes, yup.
Yeah, yeah.
I know exactly what you're saying, but you explained it. You said word for word what Lynette would have done.
um
But you got the video. You can go back to yourself explaining it.
well, the video is a little the video is a little different.
Yes,
Yeah, it is. So
I
um
agree. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
yeah, I have to find the book. um yeah, I like
because you used the blocks. When you used the blocks, that made sense. But then all
yeah,
of a sudden you have the total amount. You have the 8 flowers, and you have it divided in 5 and 3.
yes,
Just like on the abacus, you have the top beat is the 5, and then there's well, when you're subtracting, you do have, yeah, you have 5 and the 3 there,
yep,
but you're actually 8 minus 4. So
yes,
the 5 and the 3 is showing the total amount of flowers that you have at once. The 8 flowers, but now you're going to subtract the 4. So in order to subtract the 4, you have to break the 5. You
yes,
subtract the 5, and then where does that 1 go? That 1 goes because
to the
because
previous.
minus the 4 is minus the 5 plus 1. So that
Mhm.
1 from the top that was in the 5 actually went down, and you added
Mhm.
it. So for the first time, he was able to kind of get that a little bit visually, watching those flowers, because the flowers are just like your blocks.
Right.
So yeah. So what I'm finding, when you write out the formula, because he had to do it on that spin the wheel thing, or
Yes.
he had to do it 8 times.
Yes.
And I think he was starting to catch it.
Good.
The fact that got him to write it,
Yes.
Oh,
you
that
know,
was awesome.
that was awesome. Yeah. So writing it at the beginning stages is probably really crucial.
Yes.
And then after that, it just becomes muscle memory
Yes.
after that.
It will
Yeah.
at some point, yes.
Yeah. It got to a point where I'm actually in the process of updating my brother's curriculum with more writing. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Mhm.
See, I told you she doesn't sleep. She doesn't sleep. I'm telling you, everybody.
So let me um
Yeah, so if you could find those, that'd be great.
I actually have to modify. Let's see
Oh,
if
it's a
I
lot
can.
harder.
No, it's not a lot harder. I realized it's actually better that I showed it. I just didn't. No, yeah, hold on. Let me print.
Oh, you're gonna print yourself a copy. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what I did as I printed the copies out.
Yeah, hold
I
on just
printed
a
it
minute.
more than once, so.
So, yeah, I have the one in the book, but I have to have the one in the. That's very interesting. I forgot that I forgot that I did that. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no, no worries.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So just as what Alyssa said, the there we go. So we have the two different ones. This is the one that's in my online class where you have 8, and I have to redo it. I have to go back. But anyways, you have 8. So that's the top beat, right? You have 8. That's what this is. And I'm just going to circle it. Now, when we're talking about the abacus, notice I have 8 on the abacus. I have 8 on the abacus, right? That's what that looks like. Now, the problem is what? The question is minus the 4. You'll notice that I have no more minus 4 here. I have no I have no single flowers. So what I'll do is I'm going to, when I want to minus the 4, I have to break up this 5 right here. You see that? But in order to break it up, I have to minus the 5, and then this 1 goes to here. So it's minus the 5 to plus the 1. Because that 1 flower needs to go somewhere. I would probably get him to color in the ones that are in the pot.
Yes, he did do.
Only
He
the one
does
in
do
the
that.
pot.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you want to remove that and be the same thing. So if I had 7 on the abacus, 7 on the abacus, 7 is right here. This is all of my flowers. I want to take away 4. To take away 4, I don't have enough here. I don't have enough here to take away 4. So what I'll do is I will only take away 4, but I have to break this 5. And then this 1 here has to get replanted to here. So then I'm left with 3.
Yeah, you are.
Oh. Okay, there's something that you said. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh.
Replant. So we'll do it again with the 6.
Okay.
So I have 6 on the abacus, and I'm going to use a different color. So this is my whole thing, right? That's what 6 is. And then what I'm going to do, minus the 4. Notice I don't have any room. I don't have any loose beads. I don't have enough flowers here. I don't have any loose beads to take away 4. But I do have it in the 5. So in the 5, I'm going to take away 4. That's what this is. I'm going to take away 4. So when I take away the 4, I'm left with 1. This 1 needs to get replanted to here. That means I'm going to take away the 5 to replant the 1. So my final answer becomes 2.
I liked how you said it differently each time, but you were saying the same thing. So,
I have to
yeah.
update that. Yeah. I like it with the different colors. So if you could do different colors, that'd be nice too. Maybe the same thing here. But this time, oh, I guess this time is wrong. That's wrong. So
Yeah,
this one,
it's blank.
yeah. So this one, there's my 5, but notice this is what my 5 is. So what I have to do is when I want to take away the 4, I'm going to only take away and break up my 5. That's where the 4 is. But I have to replant over here. I take away 5 to add the 1. And then this is where minus the 4 is equal to minus the 5 plus the 1. And you keep doing it. Minus the 4 is equal to minus the 5 plus the 1. And then do it again.
Yeah, I have him write it out when he's done with one problem at a time, rewrite the formula, do
Yes.
one problem, and then that way he's not doing it all at once.
Yes.
He's able to process and think, okay, that's what we had done each time
Yes.
on that.
Yeah. Because it does get really monotonous if you just do all of it at the same time. But kids are different. So some kids like to do it all at once, and other kids are like, But yeah, that was the one thing.
Yeah. So with the one sheet where it's just like that, then how would you have taught it? Because you don't have the extra box there. So then how would you do it on that one sheet right there? To the that one where you have
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to add it back. I'm gonna add it back because what I was thinking is, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that this is the 5, right? And I would only you only need the 4, so you just take away these 4. That's what I was thinking. And then you have 1 left, and that's the one you have to add. And you do it again. Color in the 4 beads, color in the 4 that you're going to take out, and then this is the 1. So this was more like, I want to add the 1. This is to help you remember that you're adding the 1.
I see. I see.
So that was,
yeah.
Say that again.
I like the other one better.
Yeah, because you could see the flower move. But yeah,
Yes.
I was thinking here it would just be like you just color in the 1 that you want. You only need to color in 4, just like the cats in the tree. We're only coloring 4 cats. But then I was like, you got to take this 1, and this was just to help them. This was just to help them that they were going to add 1. So it was more like an assistance.
But you know what that does? That minus that 1 right there is, your formulae.
Yes.
When you're isolating the variable.
Yes.
Maybe that's where that kind of comes in, because the 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they wouldn't recognize that here though.
They might. Well, they would recognize that there's this 1 and there'd be 1. That's all it would happen, but they wouldn't understand that they're actually adding it to here.
Yes.
So
whereas the other one visually shows that.
Yes.
So that's totally fine. I'm so glad that you have that on the online.
You gotta add the negative. You gotta add the negative to the 5.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. Yep. That way, yeah. So that's what I did. That's why. But I'm so glad so I can see. I might have him do those pages of the book, or I just might just count the ones that you did online.
Yeah.
So, because I guess I'm just like last week when you just talk about the making the 5 and the breaking the 5, the making of the 10 and the breaking of the 10. Yeah. That was wonderful. So now that's my thought process. So I'm afraid if I go back to this one, that, yeah. Okay.
It's just, yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I did this book almost a year ago, and then I updated this book, and then I'm going to update it again. So I continually update as I go through and realize, like, Tammy mentioned, yeah, because it was Tammy mentioned that she likes to write out the formulas, and that's what I realize is
Yeah.
I don't give you enough opportunities to write. So as you go through my books, you'll start seeing a progression that there's more chances for you to write. And so now I go back and I'm going to add more opportunities for writing the formulas and stuff.
And I don't necessarily need the line right at problem. I just need a place to put it.
Yeah,
If I
exactly.
got a place to write it, I'm happy.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. For the kids, it's a little bit more exact. But yeah, it's just an interesting, like, making it so visual, because if you really think about it, um, we this is an example, but this is what we were given. That's it. We were just given this. We were just given a bunch of questions, and we would have to figure out on our own. So I'm coming from this to this, and that's the difference, and that's why I feel like it's still a work in progress, just so you know. I mean, I've been teaching for 20 years, but thinking of it this way and thinking it for more along the lines of mainstream math, it has really changed my thought process.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
just look how far you come along in the
explanation.
in your books, and yeah, your explanation. I mean, it's just evolved to even better than what but not saying that what you had was bad. It's just you progressively um
Yes.
explained it even more uh precisely.
Yes.
And that's what's so awesome. And so, like I said, I'm really grateful for the online part, because I was like, yeah, she was talking about Brick 5, and that's why I was able to actually visually see it for the first time with those flowers.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you. No, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was, yeah, that, and that's what, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, because I was because that's the one issue is I've been trying to get enough out there. I'm trying to get all my books out there, and then some things get updated, some things don't get updated, and I was like, I'll just leave what I have on the online, so then I have that record. But that's great. I'm really happy I kept it there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I forgot that I updated it, because I was thinking that we were using this just to help to break the 5, but I didn't add the extra bit.
I could probably have them add another. Well, let's draw another box and let's add 3 flowers.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Add a box here, and then draw your flowers, because I try to make it interactive. That's why I was doing this.
Right.
So I wanted to cut it out. I wanted him to cut it out, or I wanted them. So yeah, that was the thing, is like, oh, that's what it was. Take this out. Oh, take this, cut this out, and then draw your box to put it in here. Draw your pot to put it in here. So he doesn't have to draw. He can just cut and paste.
Oh yeah, draw the. Okay, yeah, yeah. I can always do that. I'll have him do that on these ones. So I'll have him go back to the book, and then we'll say, oh, you know what? We don't have 8 flowers there. We're missing some flowers. So we need to draw the next box, and let's add the because 5 plus 3 is 8.
Right. And so, yeah, 5. So we have our 5, which is right here. We need to add the 3. Notice there's not enough. There you go. Thank you, Alyssa. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
There we go. There we go. That way.
So they could see that there's not enough, because they drew it, or they added it. Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. I remember there was something to do with this.
Oh, you had it in the missing flowers page, but here you're going into the -4s, -3s, -2s, and -1s, and you can still use it for that same concept.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the idea is you'll know that there's not enough here. We got to break the 5 here. I think that's a
Yep.
good idea.
Okay,
Yep.
I will do that then.
Okay, great.
I will do that. But you know what? He could also take what I printed off. Okay, hold on. So what I printed off, he can cut out the +3 on that first problem, and he can glue it in the -5 book.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You could do that too.
He can
You
do
could
that.
do that. Yep.
So that's another thought. There we go. Now I know I'm gonna have him work on the -5, and we're gonna add to that part. So
Good. I'm happy that
Cool.
he's starting to write more. Does he chant it? Does he talk about it? Like say plus minus the 4 is equal to minus the 5 plus the 1?
Abram, do you chant it? No, he doesn't chant. Well, maybe kind of. No,
It's
yes,
okay.
he did. When he
Yeah.
was writing it, he did chant it
Good.
without him realizing it. But I better
Good.
be quiet.
That's all right.
You can hear what I'm saying. So
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm trying to go back and revamp some of my workbooks and questions and so forth, making sure that it is exactly where I want it to be. And then keep going with advanced. So advanced would be 2 digits. It will be 2 digits and it'll be a little bit longer. It does take a little bit more time. Because the advanced one will be like going into 2nd grade and 3rd grade. So first grade is 1 digit, right? 2nd grade will be 2 digits, and then 3rd grade will be 3 digits, and then it'll be the same thing. 4 digits, 4 digits, 4th grade, and 5th grade is 5 digits. And then it will still go through adding and subtracting for every one of them. But I think when it gets to the 2-digit one or the 3-digit one, I think I'm going to do adding and subtracting at the same time. So +5 -5, and then +5 -5 with a 3-digit. And then that will be, so because I don't know if they need as many questions, as many practice.
yeah.
So, but that's the idea. But for Avram,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. It'd still be 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits. And these ones are going to be separated by grades.
So the 4th and 5th, they'll be adding, subtracting, multiplying, and division?
First, no, they all will go to multiply and divide. It just depends on the amount of digits that there are. So Avram's on digit 1. We will go into multiplication. That's the path. Multiplication, multiply.
Okay.
And then he'll go into division. So the path that he's on, he'll still do multiplication, division, and then as you do multiplication, division, you can work on the 2-digit.
Okay. Okay.
So you have to start marrying the 2 concepts.
Okay.
When he's working on the multiplying and the division, you also have the +5 and the 2 digits. And then as the questions get more, so it's like the way I see it, it's going to be adding and subtracting is one line, multiplying is another line, and then division is another line. So these will be three different books as he goes through.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is that now that you've done the 2-step book and you've done the 1st grade book, then
Yes.
the next book is going to be,
Well, there's going to be a -2 step.
oh yeah, -2-step, yeah.
And then after this will be multiplication.
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Because once they understand their formulas, then I can actually do more with multiplying.
Okay.
Because essentially multiplying is fast adding, right?
Yeah. Yep.
We've had questions where we had to remember our formulas in order to add and multiply.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
but
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah. And then as you go through the way the curriculum is usually it'd be like these ones combined. I'm not sure in the beginning there will be separate books. So this would be one book and then there'll be a division book. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the advanced book. If the advanced book, I don't know if I'm going to do how I'm going to do the advanced book, because after this, right, then there's a solid foundation. He would not be doing this part. He would be doing like 2-digit advanced questions.
Okay.
Not going here, because that would be grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. Everybody has to start with understanding how to read the abacus. That's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
But here for the advanced 2-digit, see now that, yeah. So I guess everybody would go into the advanced 2-digit. And then there'll be advanced 3-digit. And then from here, advanced 3-digit. And then I guess from here, it would be I can combine multiplying and dividing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would. I would.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. But this is when it comes advanced.
They will. They will. Yeah.
Yeah. So there would be the four, it would be the four operations in the advanced ones. But it has to be advanced. These ones are going to be beginner.
Okay.
And they go through the same process of knowing how to do the plus the tens, minus the 10, 2 steps, and then they go into multiplication, they go into division, and then everybody will funnel into the advanced stuff.
Mm. Okay. And your 2-digit advanced book is kind of like your adult book now. Well, no, because it doesn't have, no, it has your multiplication table, but it doesn't have any division at all.
No. It doesn't have any division. It doesn't have any multiplication or division in my event. Yeah.
That's, you're right.
No.
You're right.
So, but this one here, you're going to get numbers like 100 minus 2 or 99 plus 4. Advanced because it's multi-step. I don't touch multi-step here. This is only 2-step, and the 2-step is only at the end. Advanced is when the numbers get bigger and then you have to do multi-step. That's
Okay.
why it's advanced. And then there'll be like sets. There'll be 2 digits, 3 digits, and then 4 digits. I think I'll probably go to 5 digits. I don't know. I'll probably do it forever. But that's
It'll be all right.
yeah. And then it end, advance is not just 2 lines. It's going to be 4 lines to 5 lines to 7 lines. So advanced,
Just
yeah.
breathe, Alyssa.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
So advanced is not necessarily just the 2 numbers, the 2 lines. That's why it's advanced. So here, the most I do here is 4 digits. But here, I think the average will be 4 digits and it will go up to 6 or 7. I think 7 is enough. Maybe if I finish all 7 lines, then I'll go to 8 and I'll go to 9. I don't know. I don't see that selling as much as the beginning, obviously.
So you know you're gonna sell one.
And you know what? And that's the goal, right? At least there's one, and I help you because that's what they say, right? They say in business, always focus on the one person because that one person just expands.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I enjoy these conversations, because then I could be like, well, how would you do it? Or what do you think? Or what, because essentially I'm talking to you when I work out my books.
Well,
Oh,
and
how
we're the sounding boards, and I don't
thoughtful.
mind. I don't mind that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I think that just helps you to be visionary because you have someone to focus on.
yes, exactly.
So
Exactly. And then and that was the other thing. It was very interesting. Like I created my workbook for Halloween, but then I noticed I have students that are younger. The student that I was working on in the beginning, he really knew his numbers. And so it was hard to gauge like what was lacking in this book. And so I realized I knew what was lacking in the book. And so then I added more like information, like write out the numbers, how many boxes do you have here, color in, and I have more examples and more explanation of what is expected here. So the idea here was I wanted them all to write out all of the numbers because it's all tracing. And so yeah, you're absolutely right because I could see the feedback. It's a lot easier, obviously, because
Mhm.
building a book in a vacuum is quite difficult. So I try to put myself in the child's shoes as much as possible. But I mean, but then again, this is also my at the time it was like my third book. See, I don't even have my books that I have.
oh,
You know what I mean? Like I didn't start doing this until I didn't start doing so this was like my first book, my second book, and I think this was my third book and my fourth book. And then as I gone through, it's gotten obviously it's getting better. So now I'm going back to my first book and I'm updating it to be
oh,
more colorful, coloring as opposed to colorful.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Lynette,
yes.
I know you have an appointment to get to. So next week, could we do some
Oh,
multiplication and some division next week?
Yes.
yes. Okay.
Could you?
Uh is there
And we don't
any
have to get to the difficult ones. I mean, I would just enjoy doing some multiplication and some division.
is
I
there
want to practice doing on my abacus.
is there any amount of digits you're looking for?
No, I just want to practice doing it on my abacus.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I
so
just want to practice. And
next week
that
will be
bad
the same
boy.
time. The next
So,
week will be same time. It will be 9 o'clock.
okay,
Yeah.
well, 12 mine. But
Right.
I just don't want you to be late for your appointment.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, oh, okay. One more thing. So
Yes.
as I was mentioning, right. So when I'm in the process of updating my preschool book. So this is what
Mm-hmm.
it originally looks like. And I had it where, and it's fine. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. But then I was like, you know what? I want the kids to be more interactive. So I got it to a point where I wanted to get them to, I noticed they can't write the word greater. So I added it
Yes.
that they have to trace it. So they can only trace the one that they mean. And then I made the boxes, I made the abacus, without color. So they have to color it in and then they have to write the number. So this is the
Oh,
next version of my preschool book, which is
Mm.
very
I like
different.
that. But
Thank
now, are
you.
you going to break that preschool book down to like maybe two books instead?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the problem with that is because it's published, I can't unpublish it and break it up. So I just got to
Oh,
take what I
okay.
have and I'm just going to update.
You're
So
just
it's
going
still
to
going to be,
update it.
yeah, I've just got to update it. And then just from there on out, and then all my other books is only about 108 pages. But yeah,
Okay.
so that's the update. And so and that's the difference. That's the difference because I was working in a vacuum and I was just kind of like, okay. And then I had it where they would trace the numbers as opposed to see the numbers.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
more inactive.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, but this is my first go around to make it as interactive as possible. And then I have this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's what
Well,
it
I
is.
think that's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. it was just interesting, this journey of producing and the workbooks and stuff. I mean, I'm not discounting it. I appreciate everybody's comments and reviews saying that it is as interactive as it is, but I feel like I can make it better.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like you're updating your other books that we've been talking about.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah.
So it would be like version, yeah. So this would be a version 2. So you got version 1, and then there'll be version 2, and then
Oh, yeah.
I'll be
First
updating.
edition, second edition.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. So
Now, not to hurt your feelings, I'm not buying that.
I got
the first.
anymore.
I got the first one.
Yeah, you got the first one.
I'm
So,
good.
and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, that was the interesting thing about going through, and how, like, it's because the student I had prior, he knew his numbers, he was perfectly fine. But now I have another set where they're younger, and that's where I need to see their abilities so I can cater that better.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that was the other thing, is one more thing is the kids that usually come into the school are usually like 5 years old, 6 years old, but I wanted to get them younger, and so this is my goal of trying to get them younger. And there's going to be a lot
Wonderful.
more. There's going to be a lot more cutting and pasting activities like this one, and but those are all going to be beginners. Until I finish the curriculum, I'm not going to do themed until I finish the curriculum.
Oh, okay.
So
Does that
that
make
could be a
sense?
little while.
That will be a long while. Yes. Yeah. So, but and then once it's themed, and then I can go on to other themes. But I wanted to finish the curriculum for the people that are, like, for, Avram, and for everybody who already started the journey. I don't want to just stop and then, have them start over again. So that's why I want to finish the curriculum, and then when you're ready, then when I'm ready, and I'm done, and I feel like I'm done with the curriculum, then I'll go back and do it more themed,
Exactly.
because it's just fluff if you want it themed.
Oh,
Fun
I
fluff.
don't know. I don't know if I told you or not, and I may have told you because I was excited about it. But I was going through my yarn trying to figure out what I actually had.
Yeah.
And I was doing a run in total. Now, of course, I screwed that up as I was doing it. So I've had to go back and redo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was using my abacus to figure
Yeah.
out how much I had inventoried. I was so excited. I'm pretty sure I told you, but I didn't care. I'm telling you again.
Did you feel like it was Fairy Mary from Tinkerbell? That's what she does. And it was another one, Thorn from Bug's Life. They use the abacus to keep track of tasks as well.
Yeah. Well, I knew it didn't look right, so I knew I got messed up somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had to go back and redo it because I used my calculator and I went, nope, I am off. So I erased what I had on my calculator, so because I did not write down the total.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
went back and then I was all right, let me check on my calculator. And I had it right the second time. I went, yes.
Nice.
So I'm very happy, and I still can't believe I got that much yarn. But I like being able to use my abacus.
Yeah.
So yes, I really do. I'll be glad when I'm a little more I'm glad when I'm a little more fluid, and I'm getting it done. I do it right the first time with the more frequent amount of numbers.
Yeah.
But that'll come. That will
Yes.
come. But that was fun though.
Yeah. Nice.
Lynette,
Yes.
I'm just amazed that because of all of this journey, how much you produced within the last, is it 4 months?
Yeah, 4 months, probably.
Yeah. How many books you've got now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been impressive. I
Yeah.
agree with Alyssa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have done a wonderful job on that one.
Well, just your thought process and everything. So just thought I'd tell you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And yeah, yeah, thank you.
Yep, you're so welcome. Yep.
I'm still a little nervous with multiplication, dividing, but as we do more, I feel more confident because and one more thing before we go. I have
This is
been
why
doing
I reminded you,
yeah.
because we're all like this.
I have been researching on other people and how they do things, and they don't explain why. And I realize that I know that I have something different.
Yes, you do.
um yeah, especially even with when I do the sample problems of other people, they're just saying, well, this is what you do, but they don't tell you why you're doing it because we were never taught why. and i
Hmm.
think and I think that's the difference between trying to figure out. But but again, it also helps to talk to adults when they ask why. You know what I mean? Kids don't ask
Yes.
why.
Or they're just probably not taught how to ask the whys. But I really think, and just being able to ask questions in general, that, and like one of my classes, we're teaching them to ask questions. And as they ask questions, their asking becomes better.
Yes, 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 it always goes back to, but it's the teaching, and it's the teaching and the guidance of
Yeah.
continue to ask why, continuing to ask why.
Yeah.
And so I try to ask my kids why. Like, I don't, yeah, I don't expect them to have A's, but I expect them to know why they got wrong. Why is it wrong? What happened here? You know what I mean? It's
Well,
different.
and that was with my kids. It's like, okay, what what went wrong? And if they tell me they don't know, I'll go, okay, well then let's go over this and let's figure out what went wrong. Of course, my daughter didn't like that, but
Yeah,
she
exactly.
got over it. She got over it
Yeah.
Mhm.
because the
Yeah,
longer she
everybody
fought
has
it, the
that
longer
problem
we
too, a
sat
little bit.
there.
I think part of it is have the mindset that it's okay to get something wrong
Yeah.
as long as you're willing to go back and fix it.
Yes,
Yes.
If you don't fix it and you repeat the same pattern over when you're doing math, um, and you're doing that for a long period of time, then it's harder to correct it. So
Yes.
you want to be able to do so like that, and then and not and not feel guilty or like, oh, I got this wrong, because part of mastering math is being able to teach it, like you said. If you're born
Yes.
to teach, you're born to learn, or vice versa. And
Yes.
yes,
if a child can actually teach you where they went wrong and how to correct it, maybe
Yes.
that's what they have to do, is to be able to let us know where they went wrong. Oh, okay, this is what I did wrong, and it's all right. And
Yeah.
now this is what I need to do to fix it. And
Mm.
not say, okay, well, I got this many wrong and then I'm a failure. That's not the point.
Yeah.
It's being able to recognize where you went wrong, be able to fix it, and then turn around and teach it to those, because I promise you, he's not the only one, or she's not the only one that's made the same mistake in
True.
the problem.
True.
There are many. So,
I know when I was in high school, I had to take plain geometry.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of anything as such. The teacher I got was a college university teacher. This was not a
Oh,
good thing.
yeah.
I barely passed.
Mm.
Now my best friend got his class the next year.
Mm-hmm.
I could explain everything to her the next year.
Mm-hmm.
ah,
Nice.
Drove
okay.
me nuts.
So
I
you did
passed,
learn
but it
something
was,
still, though, right?
huh?
You still learned something from him, right?
Amazingly, and I didn't think I did, but apparently I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
sometimes there's no pressure. You're learning, and then you can turn around and you look back at what he showed you, and you can go turn around and teach to someone else. There's no pressure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that, there's always pressure because you have these expectations, you have these assignments, you have to get these certain scores on your tests. And so there's
Mhm.
always pressure.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Just a
Well, thank you again, ladies, for your time and for your help. And it's always a pleasure to be talking
Yes.
about all things abacus.
Yep.
Yes.
You're so welcome. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Lynette.
Thank
Yes.
you, Alyssa.
And I
See
will
you
see you
next week.
next week. And I'm praying my new abacus will be in so I can show you.
Okay,
Yes.
and then remind me that we're going to do multiplication and division.
Well, I'm just kind of giving you a heads up. I'd like to do that, so maybe you might have some problems we can work on.
I have many
I just want to.
problems.
I just want to be able to practice on my abacus.
Yep. I have a lot of worksheets and I have a lot of multiplication and division questions. You just got to remind me.
I don't care what kind of numbers we got to work on. Just know that if it's bigger, it's going to take me a little longer.
Of course, of course.
But I want to practice that if we
Okay.
can.
Yes.
Now, if we have a new person come in, then we can put
That's
that on the
right.
back burner.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, that was the thing. I was actually
Okay.
creating the sales page for my membership and I was like, oh my
Well,
gosh.
if somebody comes in new
Yes.
and they're not up to my point, then
Yes.
we'll put that on the back burner.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Don't sweat that.
Thank you so much.
I am not going anywhere. I'll work
Sounds
with the
good.
problems I've got, or you can just send me problems.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. So don't
Thank
sweat
you.
it.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Bye.